Good morning, y'all. It is day 152 and we're leaving Gentian Pond Shelter. It is a little before 7 o'clock in the morning and we're going to take it easy and see how the day goes. We have to go through that Mahoosic notch that I talked about. The toughest mile of the AT, and it's just a half-mile wide valley full of boulders, and you got to get your way through it any way you can. There's no trail, but that's at the end of the day, and we'll decide whether we want to camp there because there's campsites, and then that just gives us a really long day and a lot of ascent the next day. But that is the plan. It's a pretty day. It's chilly this morning. It's in the low 50s. And not supposed to rain. So that's good. But boy, you can tell we're getting closer and closer to Maine. It's more woodsy and wilderness and a lot of roots. Man, a lot of roots. But yeah, it's all kind of changing, and there is a big landmark today. So let's get going. So today I am walking through the Mahoosic Notch. This is the last 13.1 miles in New Hampshire and the first 12.8 in Maine that constitutes this Mahoosic Range. The halfway point is here at Mahoosic Notch. It's called the longest mile, the toughest mile, the most fun mile, and the slowest mile. It's relatively level ground, sometimes narrowing to 20 feet wide between these towering cliffs on both sides, which is about a half mile wide. And they've been shedding rocks and boulders the size of large trucks over the past 1,000,000 years. A few are the size of houses with small caves and crevices. It's an obstacle course that hikers scramble over, squeeze between, slide down, climb over, and crawl under various debris of scattered boulders. At times, your backpack must be removed and pushed or dragged through these narrow passageways. There is no definite trail or direction except to keep moving forward between the cliffs. It takes a minimum of 1 hour to get through. For us, it took 1 hour and 35 minutes. For others, it takes several hours. And if it's raining, well, that just adds to the challenge. But at the end, most hikers will either have loved it or hated it. Hey y'all, so day 152 has come to an end, and as you can tell, it is dark and I am in my tent. It was a big day. Started the morning, did Mount Success, and then did 3 of the Goose Eye Peaks, I think east, west, and north, and then Fulling Mill Mountain, and then we went down through the Mahoosic Notch, the most fun or annoying or difficult mile of the entire AT. And most people do that in 2 hours. We did it in an hour and 35 minutes, I think, something like that. And then we went up Mahoosic Arm, which was the last killer for the day for me. And I got here right at dark, got water, cooked, set up the tent, and now here I am. But it was only like 14 and a half, 15 miles, but we were just looking at the ascent, Rocket Man and I, and looks like it was around 5,900 feet in ascent and like 4,400 in descent. I mean, it was a ton of up and down, and my legs are just shot. It was a big day. Yesterday, I hit the 1,900 mark. But today was a big one, crossing into Maine, the last state. Woohoo! And boy, southern Maine welcomed us in a hurry with all these big mountains. Tons of boulders, tons of roots. tons of ledge rock, great views at the top. Shot a lot of video and tried to get some of the ledges and the boulders, but it's hard to capture that. It's just really, really difficult to video and walk the trail at the same time. It's just too difficult. But yeah, we're in Maine, and hey, it feels good. So we're getting closer every day. So that's it. Big day, but already pretty dark and pretty late. So I'm gonna go to sleep and do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll be into the hostel. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.